Hi friends, here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about for all statement with indices of. Okay, so what exactly is the need of indices of when we already have lower and upper bound clause? Okay, so before starting the tutorial, I recommend you to watch my the last video first, because there I have explained about lower and upper bound clause, and if you are knowing about lower and upper bound clause, then this tutorial will be very beneficial to you. And if you're not knowing about that, I'll recommend you to watch that video first, because then only you can relate with these examples and concepts here what I'm going to explain actually. Okay, so here I have written an example where we will understand this example first using lower and upper bound clause. As you can see, I have written lower bound and upper bound, and then we will see why we are using indices of here. Okay, so in this example, what I have done, I have declared a type first. The name of the type is my underscore nested table, which is a table type and going to store a number type of elements. Then I have declared a variable. The name of the variable is var underscore nt, and this is of the same type, my nested table. And here I have initialized some value into this variable, 246 and so on. Then in the begin section, what I have done, I've deleted some elements using this var underscore anti dot delete keyword. Okay, so this what this is doing, this command is going to delete all the collection, all the element from index number 3 to index number 6. So as you can see, 1 2 3, from here it starts deleting the element, and 3 4 5 6. So from here to here it will delete all the elements. Okay, this command will delete all the elements from here to here, and so we will be having only 2 4 and then 14 16 18 and 20. This is gonna be the rest of the elements in our collection. Okay, so after this delete command, using this for all statement, I have inserted the rest of the I'm going to insert the rest of the value into our my underscore example table. The name of the table is my underscore example, and in this table only one column is there. The name of the column is my underscore data. So we will be going to store all the values into this table. Okay, after deleting the elements using this delete command. So let's see first what happened. Okay, so for that, let me copy the code. So let's copy the code first and paste in a SQL workshop, and then run the code, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to paste it here and run the code. Okay, so as you can see, we got an error, element at index 3 does not exist. Okay, so here this is a problem with lower and upper bound clause, and this problem can only be solved with the help of indices of. Let's come to our slide again. Okay, so this is what we are doing here. We are using this lower and upper bound, and using this lower and upper bound, we are just gathering all the collection, all the elements of the collection at one place, and we will be inserting here. But somehow this is not working. This lower and upper bound is not working because of this sparse collection. Okay, let's move to next slide first. Okay, so this is error. What is error? Element at index 3 does not exist. The shortcoming of lower and upper bound clause is that we cannot use with sparse collection, because we have deleted some of the value here. As you can see, we have deleted the value from 3 to 6, so it becomes sparse collection, and with the sparse collection we cannot use lower and upper bound clause. So in that case we have to use indices of or values of. That is what I have written here. The shortcoming of lower and upper bound clause is that we cannot use it with sparse collection. We can easily solve this error using the bound clause, indices of or values of. So let's move on and learn how to overcome this shortcoming of lower and upper bound clause by using indices of for all statement with for all statement. Okay, so indices of clause comes handy when the bulk data processing involves a sparse collection. Okay, so when we are dealing with dense collection, then lower and upper bound clause is sufficient to handle the thing. But when sparse collection comes into the picture, then lower and upper bound clause don't work actually. So in that case we have to use indices of or values of at certain places. So here actually we are learning about indices of. So I'll show you how to use indices of in this example. Okay. So let's see how to write for all statement with indices of clause. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the same example again. Type is declared. The name of the type is my nested table. It's table of number type. So this is going to store number type of data. Then I have declared the variable var underscore anti, which is of this table, this type, my nested table, and here I have initialized the same value. Okay. And again in begin section, I have deleted the values, certain values from index number 3 to index number 6. And then what I have done using for all statement, for all I in indices of var underscore anti. Instead of using lower and upper bound clause, I'm using indices of. And indices of var underscore anti. This is a variable which is actually holding all the collection elements. Okay. And using this indices of var underscore anti, I've inserted the same values again using this insert command. Insert into my underscore example table. The name of the column is my underscore data, and here we are inserting all the values in collection after deleting some values. Okay, so this is how indices of work. Okay, so let's see the result, but for that we have to copy this code and paste in a SQL workshop. So let me copy the code. Okay, yeah. So let's copy it, Control C, and paste in our SQL workshop. Delete the old code and paste the new one and run this code. But when we encountered some error here, let's see what's the problem. Okay, I have unnecessary, I have given a termination here. Okay, now let's run it again. And as you can see, data got inserted successfully. Initially, it was creating problem. It was showing error because of the lower and upper bound clause. But when we have used this indices of, data got inserted successfully. So this is how indices of clause work. Hope the example and concept is clear to you. Why we are using indices of, why we cannot use lower up and upper bound clause with sparse collection. Okay, so hope the example and concept is clear to you. For any confusion or doubt, let me know in comment box. And if you feel that this is going to help you, this is going to give you some knowledge boost up in your collection term or PLSQL language, so please like the video and share the video. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Thank you very much.